So we are filming a live streaming event at Fat Mike's house today. And this is Fat Mike's house. What's up, bro?
Just the pre-show.
Oh, this is nice and cool in here. We're going to be performing White Trash, Two Heaves and a Bean in its entirety. What's up, El Jefe? What's up? I just walked right into the band room. So they're right in there. Melvin and El Jefe.
Hey, stay out of their green room.
Yeah, I just fully just walked right in like this.
Yeah, we can only use that door because as you can see right now, shit's just happening quick. Sometimes they're grabbing Tony, sometimes they're grabbing Bailey. They've gotten really comfortable with Tony and Bailey. Fish is now Mike's best friend.
What you just doing there, Fish?
Just fucking chopping up lines with Mike, you know.
I think we're about ready to rock. I'd say let's get out there and get set up and get comfortable. We aren't live, we can cut if we really need to. Like if somebody needs to signal me and I need to tell the band I'm so sorry, stop your flow. But if we're the most important thing, I mean obviously they're the stars, but like if we don't get it right, then they played for nothing. Right? Alright.
What they think about it got sold out. Almost got it right. Almost got that one right. Totally good enough.
Smelly's snare broke.
That's how punk rock Smelly is.
Does anybody have a snare?
You have a snare. You had to bring one to get in, I thought.
You're a liar. Liar. It'd take all day.
Hi, Pat.
You're going to do it, Hefe, right?
Yeah. Sound of reason. I didn't remember the lyrics. This is a song for all the beautiful gals. Oh, did you ever go to sleep with Bo Derek and wake up with Bo Diddley? Oh, did you ever go to sleep with Bo Derek and wake up with Bo Diddley? You got so loaded you thought that she's the most beautiful gal you ever did see? Or did you ever go to sleep with Bo Derek and wake up with Bo Diddley?
Wow, that was fucking epic. We filmed White Trash, Two Heaves, and a Bean in its entirety. Slightly Stupid is about to go on.
When you have it under control, I haven't smoked in over...
You just smoked. Right now, I saw you.
And how long?
It doesn't matter. You just said I haven't smoked.
And guess what? I won't smoke tomorrow. Because you know what? I have control.
Okay.
And if you don't have control, it's when your mind is so slow.
That's when you're an alcoholic.
No. I'm not an alcoholic.
I am. Okay. And I don't have control. So that's why I'm an alcoholic.
I haven't drank in...
I don't care about you. I'm an alcoholic.
Okay.
I don't have control.
Everything that's a drug needs to be controlled.
Now he's talking to the people. I can't control it.
You need to learn how to control your brain first in order to control whatever your symptoms are. And when you learn how to control your brain is when you learn.
You have to control your body too when you get cancer.
There's no learning.
You have to learn how to...
We're talking about alcoholism
health.
being a disease.
Health.
That you cannot control. And you're saying you can control your mind.
You want to talk about that, then it's about your brain then. If you learn how to
It's a disease that centers in your brain. How do you learn to control your brain with a brain that's broken?
Control the brain.
But how? When your brain is the one that's the very thing that's fucked up.
Well, I haven't drank in a week because I know how that this is not good for my brain. This is not good for my system. And unless I control this...
So why are you drinking?
Because I know how to limit myself.
Yeah, but why?
And when I do it...
Why do it at all?
I go off... Well, because I only live once and I like to have fun.
Yeah, that's all right.
And you know what? And if I like to have fun and if I can control it, then let me do it.
I'm not stopping you.
Thank you very much. There's the answer to your question. Good night. Farewell. Have a good night.
So you guys were in a van for how long? What was that in the beginning? What was that like? I mean, you were in a van.
Dude, we were kids, man, and we were just like,
how old were you?
Let's get in a van. You know, 18, 19, 20, 21. Like it went for a couple of years.
18. You and Mike.
I finished
the band with
Smelly. Yeah, with Smelly. Yeah. You know, when we started, we knew we just wanted to play. We wanted to play. You know, not like just talk about being in a band, because there was like kind of a bit of a trend at the time of like, we're in a band, you know, like, but you didn't actually play, or they didn't actually play, they didn't actually do anything. Right. We're like, let's actually do stuff. And then it was Maximum Rock and Roll magazine had like scene reports from Salt Lake City, Boise, Idaho, Seattle, Denver, and you'd read about bands that played there, and there'd be like somebody's number sometimes called Brad for a show. So like I literally like called a guy named Brad in Boise, and I was like, hey, can we play? Actually, I think I wrote him a letter then, and he wrote back, and he was like, if you can come here, you could play. I'll throw like a keg party, and I bet we'll get 50 people. Well, it charges like $2.
Wait a second, this is Warped Tour?
No.
Oh, this is like
how
your
we
first
started.
show. Yeah.
This is how we started in the van, you know? Our first tour was like my parents' station wagon, and we got in the station wagon, and we drove to Reno, and we played in Reno. The 50 people that were there last year, you know, told some friends or whatever, and some of them would tell somebody, and so now we had 50 people there, you know? And we were getting a little better, you know?
Yeah. It reminds me of like how you make diamond from coal or pressure, you know, like the best things come from the hardest,
very slow,
painful. I feel like that's your guys' whole.
It's an interesting lesson.
And then staying away from radio and just keeping it.
I like the point being that, like, kind of, you may not hit your goal, your bullseye, right, for a second. I'm worried that that's or think that that's real success is hitting that bullseye on your first try. It's not. You know, you hit whatever you hit.
You mean like
and then
humans or like
as a society?
Yeah, that's bro. That's learning to lose. Honestly,
you don't just take the miss as a failure. You take the miss as a lesson. You take the hit as like a blessing, and you just move forward. Because if you love it, that's why you're doing it. You're doing it because you love it, and so you're not going to stop.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at this. Right. So this is my podcast. So learning to.
Whoa, what?
Learning to lose.
Did you do that on purpose? You just got me to say what I said to me.
Well, kind of with the diamond and the pressure and the pain. And I'm sober like 15 years, so hitting the bottom. We have a production company called Bridge Production, and we're, I think, one of my goals or dreams has always been to sort of tell the story of the punk rock movement from the perspective of Mike and Fat and like Greg and like Epitaph, the labels, all the bands that were signed, which ones got mainstream success and became kind of lame, and then which ones stayed, and just the whole conversation about punk and what that means. And I think there's a really dope documentary, like Netflix documentary, to be made out of that. But we're just gathering a lot. This could be the beginning of.
Totally, absolutely. I totally agree. It's like the fucking history of rock and roll or whatever. There's punk rock and the history and how we got here. And
So
it needs to be documented.
And the songwriting, the thing about, for me, the thing about.
It needs to be said, it needs to be said, it needs to be told.
That's the top shelf.
I'm a professional entertainer. I need to be fed. I need to eat my dinner.
We're in Fat Mike's house now. So if you want to see the house, this is it. This is dungeon room where he does dungeon stuff. This is
We're about to tear the dungeon down.
So this is his Fat Mike's actual room. These are all his home sweet home stuff.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, be careful.
Thank
so
you.
This is Mike's tennis court, and there's some cool graffiti. This is where I got tased.
Oh.
Yeah, just look at this shit. Yeah. And then we'll get